Hi. Well, welcome back. Sorry about that little interruption there. A friend of mine came in and didn't even notice that we were filming. Oops, that's okay though. It gave us a little bit of a break and I got plied with ginger candies, so I'm pretty good. But now let's continue going into this box here. I'm just staring down a whole bunch of Made in India signs on a bunch of nondescript brown boxes. Looking, well, you know what? I picked this one up. Let's do this one. It's kind of heavy. Ooh. You know, the best part is, and my other half often tells me that I could hide my own Easter eggs. But the best part is when I'm opening these things up, I generally tend to forget what I ordered. So that means I get all the more excited when I get into them. What are you? You sound kind of glassy. Ooh. Oh, you're one of my Cauldrons! Excellent. So, as well as having the giant, you know, and I've been telling people it was 100 pounds. The shipping weight on the giant Cauldron was 99.9 pounds. But lifting it, I'm going to say, because it's made out of aluminum, it's probably about 25-30 pounds. But it's enormous. Anyway. This one, I got a bunch of these, but with different symbols on them. This one has a triquetra on it. Kind of a Celtic symbol. I'd love to go in depth onto the symbol, but that's going to take a while. Maybe I'll have to run a class sometime on symbology. Oh, this one feels heavy. I bet you this one's another Cauldron. It bears mentioning that this shipment weighed 300... Where's my invoice? Juanita, help me. I need another invoice. 395.9 pounds. Now that one I know is correct because it was an obnoxious amount of shipping charge. Which one are you? Because I ordered I got a whole bunch of Cauldrons. This one very similar, same size. This one, however, has a pentacle on it. Don't know if you'll be able to see that. But it's pretty darn cool. And of course, 3 legs. I generally try to get Cauldrons that have 3 legs because traditionally they should. It's also a really good magical number. I'm gonna run out of space, doodle doodle. I know you're just another Cauldron, but you're not just another Cauldron to me. Whoop, this one's upside down. Which one are you? Show to me your face. Again, it's a good thing I can't be paid in product. I had to have Sean reiterate to me about 3 or 4 times that I can't take the giant book home. Okay, same kind of size. This one is the Triple Moon, the Maiden Mother Chrome. I hope you can see that. It's beautiful, and it's hefty. These ones, by the way, are not aluminum like the giant one. These ones are cast iron. You know, if ever you have a Cauldron and it begins to rust, there are some websites out there that are amazing for taking care of your cast iron goods. Believe it or not, it can be as simple as getting yourself some steel wool, not copper, steel wool. Don't ever use copper on your cast iron. If you do, the copper being so nice and soft, will leave this wonderful bright orange smear on the metal that you'll have a lot of fun trying to get rid of. But maintaining it can be very easy. If it's gotten really gross, you can remove the seasoning on it with something as simple as oven cleaner. Oven cleaner, spray the heck out of it, put it in a garbage bag, put it out in the sun, leave it. Come back 2 days later, rinse it off. If there's rust, give it a bath in half vinegar, half water. Give that a scrub with that steel wool to take it off, and then paint it all over the place with the oil of your choosing, and put it in the oven and bring that oil to its smoke point, and bam, re-seasoned. It's really that easy. I discovered that especially when I had a teapot made out of cast iron, and it was really cool. I still have it actually, it's gorgeous. But the first time I used it, I had no idea about how to keep my cast iron, and oh boy did it rust. And that's how I discovered how to unrust it. This is another Cauldron, by the way. What are you? Oh, excellent. I've been wanting to meet these. There was a new design, Tree of Life. And I was wondering how well the tree came through, and it really did come through nicely. Oh, that's got a nice seasoning on it too. Hopefully you can see that. It's an embossed tree of life with a widespread root. It's really kind of pretty. Actually, there's no kind of about it. But for those of you who were hunting for cauldrons, and I was apologizing too because we had sold out, we now have stock again. Another cauldron. Now, if I recall, I got some, if you're looking for ones at a bit cheaper of a price point, I got some that don't have any real adornment on them. Just that way we've got a variety of products, an array of products for you. Now, this is one thing I love about getting so much product from India, and it really makes me want to learn how to read the language. Just because a lot of stuff is packed in local newspaper. Like so. But I do not read Sanskrit. I just don't read Sanskrit at all. So I'm doomed. But always terribly curious. I like to make up little stories about what the news story is about. But they're pretty goofy, so I won't share those. Unless you're here in person while I'm unpacking something. I might be like, oh look! Okay. There's another pentacle one. Now some of these have like a flat top. They all seem to be very, very similar in size. These ones. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, there's so many boxes in here. This one. Which I bet you is another cauldron of comparable size. Actually, somebody may get mad at me in the comments section for this, but has anybody out there watched Vampire Girl versus Frankenstein Girl? Every single time that I put that up, I'm like, "Katta, katta, katta, risto, kat." You have to watch the movie, you'll get what I mean. Talk about weird extracurricular activities. And if you've already seen the movie, you're probably laughing. Oh, this one's so cute. Go away, this one. I like this one. This one's this cute little ribbed one. It's ribbed for your pleasure. You'll see what I mean. There. It's just a nice little size for the altar. You can burn things in it, burn incense, or you could brew yourself a small potion. Oh, here, I'll put that in this box. We'll do the smaller ones. Just because there's a bunch of boxes in there which are bigger, and if they are cauldrons as well, then I've got a bunch more exciting stuff to see. So one of the ones that I found was this beautiful little Celtic brass one, and it is small, but it is pretty. And this one I'd probably use on my altar beside a need fire or something. Took me a second to figure it out because there's little loops to hold it, but it's a little three-legged cauldron. I'd use it for putting out matches and stuff in. Just little. Oh, you're not heavy. Ooh. Ooh. This means it's something completely different. At the very least, I know that there's one of whatever in here. Don't know what it is, but we are gonna find out. Oh, fantastic. I have these beautiful dragon stands for crystal balls, and then sadly, well actually not sadly, somebody bought one and the stand, and it's gorgeous. They make a great pair. Well, I've got, actually, you know, I'll take the plastic off that so you can see it better. But I got the brass dragon stands in again. This time, however, I got two of them. And I got two 11 centimeter wide crystal balls that will fit in there and look right proportionately. There, I don't know if you can see the pattern. There's the dragon's head, and its body swirls around, its tail keeps up. They are really quite pretty. That, I tend to want you means that this is the exact same thing. So rather than opening it up twice, Yeah, no, same number. That's the same thing. On to something new. Oh, you're heavy. That's got to be a cauldron. Must be. You know, the more I hoist these things, the more I realize the reason why the shipping was expensive is because I got a lot of heavy stuff. And again, I opened it upside down. I'm good at that game. Spit it out. Come on, let it go. Ah, actually, okay, remember when I was talking about the just plain cauldrons? This is one of those fantastic just plain cauldrons. It's still nice and sizable. Just because it's unadorned does not mean it has to be small and or boring. Oh. Ooh. Oh, you're another cauldron. I bet you this is the 8-inch one. Wow, you're heavy. Ooh, I got something new in too. Somewhere in one of these boxes, there are some cauldron stands. If ever you've wondered how the heck am I gonna cook something over fire or toil, boil, bubble, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I lose points. I couldn't even, what was it, toil, no. Bubble, toil and trouble, cauldron boil and cauldron bubble. There it is. Wow, I lose points. I've been kicked out of the Grand Witch Club. The Grand Witch Queen of the Cosmos, I'm sure, is going to send me my go-home letter. Again, I opened it upside down, because I am good at that game. That's a nice one. Wow. Put the lid there. Stay. Sit. Good dog. Oh, that's pretty. But I've got stands for these things. That way you can hang them over a fire and cook what have you in here. Wow, that's a big one. There. Very plain, but very beautiful. And very heavy. Needs to be said. Okay. Oh, what are this? This is just little. What are you? Oh. I had gotten one of these in before. And it was beautiful. And a bunch of people wanted it. And sadly, only one person got it. Now I have 3. I have 3. I ordered 3. It is a crystal ball. It's made out of reconstituted quartz. But my favorite part is inside it has the flower of life. These are really amazing. Oh, marvelous. Marvelous. Oh, I love this game. Okay. So that means that this is the exact same thing. I only see the 2 of them in this box. Oh, no, there's the 3rd. I do have 3 of them. Shabam! Gorgeous stuff. Lots of gorgeous stuff. All sorts of gift ideas. The only problem is I want all of this stuff in my stocking. Ooh, here's something completely different. And now for something completely different. I bet you it's some kind of enchantment. It is so. Oh, excellent. Oh, I may have to do a repair on it. It appears that it dropped a bead. We'll figure out what goes on there in just a second. Two of these are stuck to each other. There we go. Yeah, okay, so that's what happened. So this is a fabulous wind chime. On the bottom, the fire element one fell off. But that is so easily repaired, it's just mind-boggling. Yeah, no, that's super easy to fix. Awesome. I will put that there, and I'll have that fixed before the end of the night. Ooh, let's do one of these. Any guesses? I got nothing. And I ordered it. How do you open it? It is a Chinese puzzle box. But it's not. What are you? Any guesses yet? I still got nothing. And again, I ordered it. Excellent, I know what these are. So I was talking to some people in the store, and we were talking about various different kinds of book holders. And I showed them the metal one that I have, and some people liked it, some people didn't. They wanted something on their altar to hold their Book of Shadows open while they were doing ritual. And that's why I got these. These will sit on your table, you put your book in there, and they fold up for easy storage. Pretty cool, huh? That explains it. Put that guy back in his books. Back in your books. That'll mean that the other one that looks exactly the same is probably exactly the same. Same numbers? Yep, same numbers. I got a few different varieties of those, if I recall them. Ooh. Mysterious long box of doom. What are you? You know that moment where you feel the gift in the hopes that it'll give you a revelation as to what it is, and then you realize you just made your own jumbo? You made your own first. Okay, actually this is one of those stands I was just talking about. Oh, I've been looking forward to meeting these. Now I could have ordered really, really big ones, but I didn't know how well they go over, or if people would really want them. And you know, I've really got to stop wondering that when I'm like, I don't know if anybody will like it. Because I did that before with the giant book and everybody loved it. Now, none of this is plastic. It's all metal. Oh, cool. There. So you can set that over top of the fire on the barbecue, as it were. The chain holds your cauldron. Very cool. Well, that makes sense of that mystery. And that means that this is one of the other ones of those. Yeah, that's definitely another one of those. Oh, I'm running out of space. It's okay. There's only 4 more boxes in here. And 2 of them are these, and I think they're the same thing. They are, so we're only going to open up one of them. I just realized I'm absolutely covered in shrapnel from cardboard. Oh. The reason I went, oh, is because this is kind of beautiful on 2 levels, and I'll show you why. First off, we have a pretty little box. Oh, but what's that on top? It looks like an anchor, kind of a naval symbol. Oh, no, don't do this. There we go. What's exciting, well, exciting to me, is what's inside. Cool. Yes, it is a spyglass. It's a spyglass, brass spyglass, with a leather wrap around it. And a spyglass. Oh, it seals nicely. That's why I had problems opening it. It seals nice and firmly. Very cool. Oh, those are neat. Means really now there's 2 boxes. Well, in this one. I have a sinking suspicion this is going to be a multiple video type shipment. But that's okay. because there's a lot of cool stuff in here. It's also definitely okay because I haven't totally lost my ability to speak like I did earlier when I was trying to say, I give up. I'm losing it again. Toil, bubble, toil, and trouble. Cauldron, boil, and cauldron, bubble, I think. Sure. Oh wow, that is a lot bigger than I expected. Now, this is a little bit of a departure. A lot of the other stuff, you know, Cauldrons, what have you, have direct application in Magick. This one doesn't really have direct application necessarily in Magick, but definitely in the home. I'm afraid you're going to have to fight me for it. Fight me! As my son is very prone to say, fight me! This is a letter holder. Very much, you know how like when you get your bills coming in, yeah, bills, taxes, and death, that's the commonalities in life. However, you can now collect them and deal with them and watch other people take your hard-earned money in some style and panache. It's beautiful, and it has a little drawer. Ooh. Very, very cool. That is much bigger than it looked in the picture. You know, it's funny the way things often work that way, hey? Oh, super cool. Well, I don't know if you can see this or noticed it, but the pentacle is actually cut out. Hopefully you can see my fingers. I couldn't look on the other side at the same time. And the last box in here. Oh! No! 2 boxes that were masquerading as one. Snaky. Are you the same? No, you're different. These are likely more of those book stamps. I betcha, I betcha. Because I did order a few different varieties. Oh, this one's the mother of all book stamps. Oh no, this one's the Tree of Life one. As you can see, pretty gorgeous. I like the tree and I like the little swirls. And that sits like that. And then you put your book in it. And it holds it for you while it's at the altar. And when you're all done, folds up neatly for storage. Now, that one being the Tree of Life one, can I remember? I think the last one is a triquetra. Let's check my memory, shall we? Let's see how well I can remember. Poorly. Actually, no. As it turns out, I remember, I put the triquetra one on, and I thought, oh, I don't know. Because I saw this one and decided instead to go for this one. And this one has a goddess figurine on it. Oh, really nice. Oh, this one's mango wood. If you have never touched mango wood, you need to. It is an amazingly smooth and warm wood. But again, another book holder. Oh, take that out of there. Well, that was box number 1. Oh, thank you for sticking with me the whole way through. My gosh, I can't believe that giant book. it still makes me chuckle every single time I see it. I've got to clean myself some more space before I even think about filming another box. I guess I'll be back with you very shortly. In the meantime, thank you for tuning in, and I will see you on the other side.